An abandoned home is causing problems for a Tulsa neighborhood. That house is attracting squatters and creating an eyesore for those who live near it. In tonight's Problem Solvers, Aaron Conrad brings us one man's fight to clean it up and what you can do if you have a similar problem.
And it's all through the house. I step up on the porch. It's horrible.
Cecil Busby is fed up with the abandoned house next door. He's lived here off of 73rd and Admiral for about 8 years and says the house has always been a problem.
Well, I leave here to go to work at 4 o'clock in the morning. I've seen people over there on the porch. You know, I took care of my mother here before she passed away, and I would not leave her here by herself because I was afraid the homeless would break in.
Busby and his neighbors have called the police and the city numerous times, but say the house continues to be an issue.
You know, and the lady next door here, she's fed up with it. You know, something's got to be done with the house because the way it is, something happens in there, it's going to burn for days. You know, if a homeless, gets in there and starts a small fire to stay warm in the wintertime, it's going to burn for days. And probably catch my house on fire because it's so close.
Brant Pitchford is a supervisor over code enforcement for the city of Tulsa and knows the house well.
We've actually been out there on 15 different cases in the last 2 years.
And the issue isn't uncommon.
Well, obviously we have an absentee landlord or an absentee owner that's not keeping up with the property. So we have a lot of those across the city of Tulsa. So when those develop, we put them to a summary abatement program. So basically right now this property is set for a work order, but there's another case set for it to start being monitored again every 30 days. So we're checking that property every 30 days.
So what can be done about eyesores like this? Well, Pitchford says keep reporting them. Call 311 to make a complaint or go online to the City of Tulsa's website. If the house has already been boarded up with a yellow sticker, call 911 if you see trespassers. As for the house next door to Busby, the city is now running out of options.
This particular house, for example, doesn't qualify as a demolition case because it's not an unsound structure. It's just vacant and boarded up. Though it's unsightly, and a lot of us wouldn't like it next door to us, there's not any further steps right now the city can take to actually demolish the property.
Busby says his next step might be putting his home on the market if things don't get any better. In Tulsa, Aaron Conrad, 2 Works for You.